thought about health, comparing it to sports cars. If you bought a sports car and it was on the back end of life, or the halfway point of a life, 20 years into it, you buy the sports car and not check the engine? Of course not. So you need to check the internal side to make sure that you're set up for success, to build muscle, to burn fat, right? You can't buy a Ferrari and assume it's set up to race if you don't check the engine. So what you have to do is, yeah, it's a Ferrari. We're human. We're meant to build muscle. We're meant to lose fat. We're meant to be active, right? But I've done a lot of things over the years, wear and tear to the body, to the internal, to the processes of my body being able to work for me, since I've been working against it many years. So yeah, when I say, okay, it's time to race, if you're driving a Ferrari into the ground for 20 years and then you say, okay, now I want to race it and take it to a track, well, there's a high probability that shit's going to start breaking down when you hit the gas, right? So the first and foremost is to set yourself up and understand where you are physiologically on the inside. Am I set up to build muscle? And if I'm not, then what we have to do is figure out ways quickly to resolve what's going on the inside, so that we can have our body set up to process the things that we're taking from the outside and putting it into our body. Macronutrients, micronutrients, it needs to be able to be distributed properly. And if the things on the inside aren't working because of the damage that we've done as men in our 20s and sometimes in our 30s and some of you in your 40s, then what ends up happening is we're training, we're taking protein shakes, we're doing pre-workouts, we're investing our time, our money, our energy, but again, the engine isn't set up to perform. So, something to think about.